trying to use Streamlabs to set this whole thing up. It didn't work, so I went to Twitch Beta, and I can't wait to see the alpha come out because this is looking pretty good. I like this. So yeah, let me just explain a little bit of what I'm gonna do right here. So, as you see, I have. Hold on, let me go to the screen. There we go. As you see, I have 4 Freiza raps lined up. This one is by One Fable, featuring Game Boy Joins. This one is by Restage with Daddy Fat Snaps. This one's by Game Boy Jones with Slick, I think. Yeah, Slick. I love Slick. And the next one is, what's his name again? Dizzy 8. I hate that I'm the one who didn't remember his name. God damn it. I'm always making a fool of myself. But no, it's Dizzy 8 and, no, Mix Williams featuring Dizzy 8. Is it? I guess. Anyway, the premise of this video is we're gonna see who has the best Freiza rap. Because as we all know, Freiza is the greatest villain in anime history ever. So we're gonna see who did him the best. We'll go from left to right. So we start with Fable. How I'm grading this, it's gonna be bars, beat, delivery, mixing, mixing music, and visuals. So this is just my personal preference, and I'm open to conversations and debates at the end. Off the bat, it's very, how do you put it? Very dominating pace.
Yeah, come and bow to your king. Strongest of my kind, here to make the cowardly sing. Send me straight to hell, I'll make sure that devil boy screams. Coming out the shell, wipe your whole reality clean. It's so odd, how come all these puny monkeys think they're God? You could never kill me, bitch, you're all a bunch of frauds. What's the number of the planets I blew? I forgot. It's a lie. You don't wanna see me gold mode. Call me Freiza cause they're cold blows, yeah I go low. Have to kill the whole entire population so low. Now it's oh no. Kill me once and you know it's shame on me. Kill me twice and I'll come back with the dream to make you all bleed, bitch. I've been about all the action, I'm actually savage. You better be banished, just wanna be godly, probably nobody's saying.
What I've noticed is Fable's always aggressive with whatever he's saying. No, yeah, even when I listened to his, way back in, I don't fucking know, 2014, the Pokemon. When did Pokemon Go come out? 2016-ish? His Pokemon Go raps. He was aggressive too there, so he might just be always aggressive. He might just need a hug, and that's alright.
It's about to be bodily ravaged, I'm A1. All the horror stories, everything you heard's true. And now you got me all fired up, man, I'd really hate to be you. Goes 1, yeah, I always set the pace. 2, I'm the king, there's no debate. 3, when you catch me up in space. 4, you'll be bound to meet your fate. I'ma live forever, take control, that's the plan. Never roll alone, till you dead what you try. Watch me power up, gold-plated better not. Get up on my way, headed straight to the top, yeah, yeah. You ain't really bout it, all you ever do is talk, yeah, yeah. Get up on my way, headed straight to the.
Let it go, but they ain't talking about me. Everybody is a fan. Wherever I go, they all scream. Got a red dot with no scope, but you shot with the beam. You really thought I was so? Well, then your life is a fiend. All these haters upon me, I treat them like brother, cause all of them get in the can.
No, I don't get that one, because Broly absolutely wrecked him. It wasn't even a contest. I guess it's just braggadocious. So, oh shit, what's up? Alright, so yeah, good. From what I remember from seeing the movie, yes, I saw the movie. No, not in the theater, I pirated it off of YouTube on Square like that. Broly beat his ass for an hour straight, well, no, 30, an hour and 30 minutes straight while they were trying to form Gogeta. So I don't know what he's saying about. Hold on, I can bring the clip up right here. We have him in 4K. The opposite. Hold on, pulling it up, because I think it's hilarious. Yes, the first thing I put is my channel, don't at me. Broly abusing Freiza. It's like a minute 13 right here. But so how it works is the fusion, they stay fused for 30 minutes. They messed up the fusion twice, so they had to stay like that for an hour. And then they got it right the second time. And then they didn't come to help Freiza like, for a while.
What are you doing? I am the mighty Lord Freiza!
This is non-existent cancer here. Fight back! Fight back, Freiza! Fight back! I'm surprised he didn't die. Really low-key doesn't
You
care.
dare make me exert myself to put effort into a fight? Then I will teach you a lesson. Behold, this is Golden Freiza, the last you will ever see.
Doesn't care. Doesn't care. Golden, he got till he's gone. And after this, he would ran smoke with weed. Yeah, he does.
Look at this. Your battle power is astonishing.
Don't act like you didn't just do that housework.
Who do you think you are?
We are Gogeta.
Your battle power is astonishing. Like he didn't just get rammed into a wall 3 times.
Like Sam, fully automatic when I'm shooting, everybody better attack when I'm blam. When I am coming, they run and they scurry. You can keep running, I'm not in a hurry. I don't think that make you living no worthy. I am the ultimate cook 'em like curry.
Nice.
This is my playground, I follow
Cook 'em
the
like
lead.
Curry the food, or Chef Curry, you know, of the Golden State, right? Yeah, of the Golden State.
You don't wanna have a misstep. You're in the pressure, you getting ejected. The pressure, I love when you lose on your breath. This is no sweat, this is too easy. Stacking these bodies, I do this shit weekly. I am a beast, a whole nother species. Thought you were cold, bitch, I am freezing.
His father's King Cold. Because they're frost demons, so they're all in there. Cold, cooler, you guys get chilled.
And this for everybody who woke up and got the way to the top. If you reach me, better know that you'll get sprayed on the spot. I'm the sickness and there is no type of antidote. Fire on you, treat you like a Newport, I'm a fan of
I don't know what a Newport is.
these monkeys beating on their chest. Thought they were some guy, but to me they're just some pest. Repping gold and purple like I'm playing for the Lakers. I'm the champ up in this bitch, and you just a bunch of fake.
I'ma live forever, take control, that's the plot. Never roll alone, shoot you dead, watch you drop. Watch me power up, gold plated, better not. Get up out my way, headed straight to the top, yeah, yeah. You ain't really bout it, all you ever
It looks like a rock, but I know how it ended. These are pushing out, so what happened? If you know, please enlighten me, because I'm utterly confused. Because if it's Henry, this is a bit too. Well, okay, no, he isn't, but you know what I mean. He's a punk to the extent that he doesn't fight all too much, but when he does fight, it's pretty good. But, like, he wouldn't beat June. He would not. It's no contest. Alright, whatever. Next up, the Wrestling Tournament. I like the Game Boy Jones one. Hold on, let me pull up a sheet. I say out of 10, I'm going to give it a 7. Mainly because half of it was just braggadocious. The flips were good, but I didn't hear any, like, you know, like how Gamble Jones did his thing at the end. Like, I'll explain it better in this one. It's like, because Freiza has multiple sides to his facade. It's like, oh, whatever, flamboyant king head ass. And then there's, I'm gonna murder you. And then there's, I'm gonna be sadistic when I murder you. And then there's, let's have a good fight with this demon in you. What's that, Babel?
You are lucky to be standing in my presence. For your final moments before I send you to the heavens. See me as a god when I walk amongst the peasants. In a couple seconds you'll be nothing but an essence. I'll be passing down my sentence for these vermin, not a lesson. That rebellion isn't pleasure, should be thankful for my blessing. Cause I live for the expression of your anger and depression. Hope I made a good impression, now it's over, any questions? Deadly, I'm doing my damage.
This was back when Rustage always found a way to rap fast in whatever he did. Like, kind of like None Like Joshua, except I think Rustage was more audible with it, where None Like Joshua was just zoom, he's out. Like his voice is gone, and you don't know what he's saying, so you gotta read. But I read anime dubbed, so I know how to read fast.
I'm lacking a challenge, I bet I'm blowing the planets. I'm at the advantage, I'm making them vanish. I'm any more lines than you even imagine. Strangle and trigger to death, making them losing their breath. Now that you're facing the best, I can put you to the test. Leave your body iced, it seems that we differ. Putting up a fight, I'll freeze you, stay bitter. Nice of you to try, these beams are so quicker. It's over when you die, cause I'm a cold killer. Watch them begging for their lives. They scream, they bleed and they cry. Why should a vermin race survive? I mean, see the gleam in my eyes. Watch them begging for their lives. Bottles set the world on fire. Why should a vermin race survive? Wipe and clean, make way for my empire.
And then that beat in the bass is awesome. I'm gonna talk with it anyway. And I love that he mixes in Dragon Ball with Dragon Ball Super. I just love that. Because
you disgust me, you silly little monkeys. You won't like it when I'm grumpy. Use fear, I don't care if you love me. In the end, you will still bow down, trust me. Thought I buried you the first time, but I see now that I have to make it worse. Why would you not die? Now I gotta put in work more. Thought it bad then, that was only in my first form. Kill both pops, that was only in the first war. Immortality is the only thing I thirst for. I don't want peace, I am going for what hurts more. Going blast key, I'ma eat it like a first course. First short,
I'm telling you, do what you want, but I'm not gonna take any damage from it. So I'm gonna turn around and kick your ass.
Was a fool when he died like a dog Goku. Next time it'll be Gohan. It'll be so long. Goodbye to the last left. Kamehameha, get wrecked in your last breath.
Watch them begging for their lives. They scream, they plead, and they cry. Why should a vermin race survive? I mean, see the gleam in my eyes. Watch them begging for their lives. Bottles set the world on fire. Why should a vermin race survive? Wipe and clean, make way for my empire.
And that scene where he blew up the planet just shows exactly how sadistic he is. Because he killed his own men in that. He didn't care. He's like, he didn't even tell him to get out the way. He just cut the thing down and said, alright, moving on. He gets so angry, so bad, like a spoiled brat. Oh, we hear it again. He got his ass. Oh, they didn't show that, huh? Please have paid him off not to show it. Oh, and any of you guys can talk to us. Why does he have these long-ass outros? Because I'm used to the songs just cutting out. Hey guys, because I'm listening to a lot of Game Boy Jones. So, hey, he's talking, and then it ends. Alright, so for that one, I think it's slightly better than the Fable one. Probably an 8 or a 9. No. Oh, right, it's on it. I'm not gonna say 9. Oh my god, shut up. I'm gonna give it an 8.5. Maybe, yeah, 8.5 realistic. Mainly because it just had a little more than whatever Fable had. Like, if Fable had him being cocky, Rush added on the different sides of Freiza, and both had them cocky, but still doing something different. So I'm gonna add him 8.5. Not a 9, only because it's just I don't like giving too low scores or too high scores. So I'm not trying to suck any one of these guys off. I'm trying to be as objective as possible. Because they're all great artists. I love them all equally. Just I love different ones. This is the Game Boy Jones one in Swift. If my computer goes full screen, thank you. Alright, let's start this up. This has a pretty cool beat too. I like this beat mainly because it's chill and hype at the same time.
Doing the effortless power is measured, this ain't no one messing with me. No further wisdom, but got me a weapon, the trigger finger with a beam. I've been the ultimate, now I'm just over it, everybody's just a flea. I don't like cops, I don't like the odds, but when I pull up, everybody freeze. Doing the effortless power is measured, this ain't no one messing with me. No further wisdom, but got me a weapon, the trigger finger with a beam. I've been the ultimate, now I'm just over it, everybody's just a flea.
Not the whole song.
I don't like cops, I don't like the odds, but when I pull up, everybody freeze.
It was all
You know
good
what
till
I
we
mean.
crossed paths. Trying to run up on me, you don't want that. You would need an army, better fall back. Even then, I would leave every skull crack. Giving everybody halos, like I'm shooting semi-automatic playing Halo. Isn't it insane that you're getting all this work from a small fry? Get on the floor or you'll all die. How many bodies I got? Why would I even keep up with that shit? There is no way you can mess with the kid. I destroy planets with nothing but spit. I'm thinking now.
Spit, like, you know, spit, like rap, because it's a rap. I may not know a lot about rap, but I know that much. People call it spitting, so.
A whole race full of warriors, that's before I even went Golden State.
Golden State Warriors. He killed a bunch of races. He killed a race of warriors before he got his golden form, Golden State.
Taking your planet as soon as I landed, then sell it. That's what I call moving this way.
Dropping all these bodies, they were born for me to snuff. When I'm on your planet, everybody's giving up. Don't you piss me off, you wouldn't like this kind of anger. When my fuse is set to blow, then everybody is in danger.
Doing the effortless power is measureless, ain't no one messing with me. No Smith the Wesson, but got me a weapon, the trigger finger with a beam. I've been the ultimate, now I'm just over it, everybody's just a flea. I don't like cops, I don't like the odds, but when I pull up, everybody's
The only
free.
reason this will get a lower score is because the hook, that's what it's called. The hook just reuses. It's like the same every time, so you kind of get a feel for it. But it's also, you don't really want to see the same thing over and over again. But that's just my taste.
Doing the effortless power is measureless, ain't no one messing with me. No Smith the Wesson, but got me a weapon, the trigger finger with a beam. I've been the ultimate, now I'm just over it, everybody's just a flea. I don't like cops, I don't like the odds, but when I pull up, everybody's free.
The king, I be sending them, boy, I'm too cold. Running through planets with all of my woes. You lead the chickens, you general souls. Don't try to get in the way of my goals. Won't hesitate to bury you in the flow. I'm after the green man, ain't at the mo.
Piccolo is like the last Namekian, well, that he hasn't killed once before. He hasn't killed, wait, has he killed Piccolo? No, the Saiyans killed Piccolo, and then he was brought back on Namek. Okay, so no, Piccolo's the last Saiyan that Freiza has never killed. Even on New Namek, he's killed every Namekian there, but they were just brought back. Pesky Dragon Balls.
Boy, you can't keep up, you moving too slow. If I lift the finger, that means you all go. Why would I need me an army? I'm stuck up. Blow up your planet, cause I want the one up. You got a problem, beat you and your son up. He try to run, I'ma squeeze it, he done
Not a
up.
problem. I'm kicking your ass, then I'm gonna kick your son's ass. And then I'm gonna blow up your best friend, cause fuck you.
We'll get blown up. Ain't no one messing with me. Pro must have thought
Keep in mind, most of the time that Freiza was on Namek, he didn't have to be. He could have just shot a giant ball down. He's just sadistic like that and doesn't. He thinks, but doesn't think highly of anyone other than him or his family.
it was cooler. There can only be one ruler. You don't measure up to the
There's
beast.
only one ruler. In that scene with Frost, hold on, I hope you know who Frost
With me,
is.
pro.
That's Frost. In that scene, he showed him how to get full power and then kicked him out of the room. Because right after he said, "Don't trust anyone ever," and then just yeeted him out.
Must have thought he was cooler. There can only be one ruler. You don't measure up to the beast.
Dropping all these bodies, they were born for me to snuff. When I'm on your planet, everybody's giving up. Don't you piss me off, you wouldn't like this kind of anger. When my fuse is set to blow, then everybody is in danger. Dropping all these bodies, they were born for me to snuff. When I'm on your planet, everybody's giving up. Don't you piss me off, you wouldn't like this kind of anger. When my fuse is set to blow, then everybody is in danger.
Doing the effortless power is measureless, ain't no one messing with me. No Smith the Wesson, but got me a weapon, the trigger finger with a beam. I've been the ultimate, now I'm just over it, everybody's just a flea. I don't like cops, I don't like the odds, but when I pull up, everybody freeze. Doing the effortless power is measureless, ain't no one messing with me. No Smith the Wesson, but got me a weapon, the trigger finger with a beam. I've been the ultimate, now I'm just over it, everybody's just a flea. I don't like cops, I don't like the odds, but when I pull up, everybody freeze.
What's good, y'all? Game Boy Jones here. Hope you enjoyed the new song. It should be up on all streaming platforms. Also, look down below. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. If you're new, subscribe and hit that bell. Hope y'all have a nice day.
Subscribe to everyone that, I mean, if you like this stuff, subscribe, but yeah. And here's a newcomer. Oh, wait, that one, the hook was amazing, but the visuals didn't catch me, so it's mainly more of like a pocket song, a song I love my friends in my pocket. The beat was amazing. Slick's voice was really complimented by his version of the beat. The hits were awesome. There's a bunch of bars that stick out to you when you listen to that one, so I'm going to give that a 9. Who was that? DBJ? Alright. A 9's hard to beat, so I hope Dizzy 8 has something to bring to the table. Yeah, that's... Oh, does that tell you how many left? Things are on the planet? Oh, okay, so Mixed Williams is a person that's not mixed by him. I'm not all for the melodramatic views. I don't really like it.
I'm on top of the world. You see I'm creasing my sneakers, huh? I keep on catching on fire. The flow is like ice. I'm feeling like Freiza, huh? Know that I'm cold, huh?
Okay, so I guess this is more of a rap for yourself, but you're gonna use Freiza pseudonyms. I like that. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, mommy gon' follow the leader, huh? All that I touch is probably gon' turn to gold. Man, I'm feeling like Freiza, huh? I'm on top of the world. You see I'm creasing my sneakers, huh? I keep on catching on fire. The flow is like ice. I'm feeling like Freiza, huh? Know that I'm cold, huh? Yeah, mommy gon' follow the leader, huh? All that I touch is probably gon' turn to gold. Man, I'm feeling like Freiza, huh? Stand back, don't touch, I'll freeze you. Step to me, you go down like Vegeta. Hands move.
I'll freeze you like Freiza. I like it. Go down like Vegeta because he beat Vegeta's ass more than once.
You could probably barely see him. And the team behind me, if I think I really need, man. This is that new world order. I'm finna go off till I get what I want. Watch your mouth, but you will get slaughtered. I might be cool, but I'm hot and you not. Place your bets, you know that I'm bringing the hammer down. I hit the nail on the head. I'm choosing violence, I take a whole planet out. If you resist, then you might end up dead. Give me the loot, I give you the boot. I can't ever lose, there ain't no dispute. Try and act cute, I call it my troops. Go out on a death team, pew, pew, pew. There ain't no stopping me, I am a god. Don't care if you Super Saiyan, no you not. Ice in my veins, D'Angelo Russell, I ain't in the league. I always take shots, we talking about villains, my name at the top. I know I'm a beast, who's saying I'm not? I give him a hand while I'm ripping his arms off. Better watch when you step like a crosswalk. Nigga, top of the world. You see I'm creasing my sneakers, huh? I keep on catching on fire, the flow is like ice. I'm feeling like Freiza, huh? Know that I'm cold, yeah, mommy gon' follow the leader, huh? All that I touch is probably gon' turn to gold. Man, I'm feeling like Freiza, huh? I'm on top of the world. You see I'm creasing my sneakers, huh? I keep on catching on fire, the flow is like ice. I'm feeling like Freiza, huh? Know that I'm cold, yeah, mommy gon' follow the leader, huh? All that I touch is probably gon' turn to gold. Man, I'm feeling like Freiza, huh?
I'm feeling like Freiza, huh? Death beam, that's the heater, huh? I came to eat, mix it to sunny like we bout to empty the freezer, huh?
Dizzy 8 always has this like 90s style, like and I love it. Like I don't know what to compare it to, but I hope you know what I'm talking about because I don't. Oh,
I've been a savage, I blow up a planet, I don't even need me a reason, no. The game is my palace, my team live in lavish, we give them gas like diesel, huh? When we finished, we ain't even started, I feel like I'm Sam, cause the form looking flawless. What is you saying? I am the man, play with me, you gon' meet the same fate as your father, don't end up a martyr. Wait, one swing of the finger, gon' leave your whole family slaughtered. I got to the space and wherever I'm at, I can't help it, that just how this legend been brought up. Listen, it's easy for me, I never ever need to try. Everyone on the guy, I've been royalty all of my life. Listen, I one in a million. I never been a civilian. I'm killing the beat like I'm villainous. You might hate, but you're short and she feeling it.
I'm on top of the world. You see, I'm creasing my sneakers, huh? I keep on.
You might hate, but you're shouting. So, question. This is a legitimate question. Does Freiza have a dick? Now, I know that might seem weird to most people who watch this. It's weird to me, but really, everyone in his family is men. We don't get mention of his mother. Do they produce asexually, like how the Nameks do with eggs? And why do some of these races produce asexually? Well, the Nameks are plants, so I guess they don't matter. But what about the frost humans? How does that work? Is that like? I just don't understand, and I don't want to, but I want to, you know.
Catching on fire, the flow is like ice. I'm feeling like Freiza, huh? Know that I'm cold, yeah. Mommy gon' follow the leader, huh? All that I touch is probably gon' turn to gold. Man, I'm feeling like Freiza, huh? I'm on top of the world. You see I'm creasing my sneakers, huh? I keep on catching on fire, the flow is like ice. I'm feeling like Freiza, huh? Know that I'm cold, yeah. Mommy gon' follow the leader.
My only gripe with it, like everything was perfect. My only gripe is I'm not too fond of like those repeating hooks, like when they're repeating the same hook. But I understand what people do. It's catchy. It gets the audience to sing along with you. But it's just I think it's tedious sometimes. I think I'm trying to get into the song, but that's just me. Like all of these are my opinions. So who is this again? Whose channel is this on? Because that's what I'll go off of. This is on Dizzy H channel. Okay, so this is Dizzy H song. I'm gonna go and give it an 8. And the scores are in. Let me finish running that. Yep, scores are in. I'll put them in place order. Game Boy Jones in first place. Second place would be Mr. Rusty. Third place, by a hair, is Dizzy 8. And fourth place, but still very good. None of these songs were bad by any sense. It's my personal preference, remember that. And you're free to disagree. Number 4 is Mr. Papple. And if any of them ever watch it, they're all probably going to hate me. Because Rusty wouldn't believe he's placed that high. Fable will yell at me for placing him low because he yells at everyone. Dizzy 8 would probably not care because he's chill like that. And Game Boy Jones would definitely think he's under Rusty. I wonder if have like issues. I like it. Well, I mean, I don't like the issues. I like that they don't hide them. But yeah, that's my ranking for the Freiza raps. Yeah, so go check these guys out. They definitely deserve it. How long was that actually? 80 minutes. Did I try this? Nah. Go check them out. Peace.